How's it going? Good to be here. Thank you very much, PC, for the invitation. It's always good to be back down to Cork. Thanks, Billy, for the introduction. It's really great to hear everybody. I was a bit pissed off when I arrived in here. It took me 4.5 hours to get down today, which kind of I was hoping to be a bit earlier to get to hear more poets, but I've kind of acclimatised into the room now and really enjoyed listening to everybody very much so. Very grateful to be here. Particularly grateful to say to Brendan, I'm Steve, I can be your friend if you want. So in this hemisphere, you got to sort it now. And actually, funny enough, I owe Brendan a massive thank you. You may not recall this, but about 10 years ago, you did a performance poetry workshop in the King's Head in Galway for the Courage Literary Festival. And in the programme, there was a thing to say that this workshop was taking place. And I arrived early, ready to go. It was a fiver, where the fuck was in, ready to pay in. And the organiser of the festival, or the busybody, was like, no, you can't come in. I said, what do you mean? It's in the programme. I want to pay me fiver to come in to do this thing. I was kind of new to this whole, well, I still am. I'm still only a yellow belt getting into this poetry world, but kind of wanting to get along and get involved. And I said, no, it's only for people taking place in the slam. And Brendan overheard this and goes, come on up here. And I really appreciate that, because as a young fella, still youngish, I guess, but as a young fella trying to hear and learn from other people, you heard a young man who was just trying to engage with his peers, and you welcomed me in, and I will forever be very grateful for that, and I'll forever be very grateful for the performance you gave tonight, because it was a masterclass. So thank you very much, and I mean that very much so. It's really important. Sometimes this world can be a bit cliquey and a bit politics and all that. Fuck that. We're just poets trying to share things, with each other, and appreciate that. So anyway, I'll share a poem, one of me blockbusters, as Billy says. So this is, and from where I came from, so this is me poem about Dublin, and 4.5 hour fucking drive down. It was worth it to be in the real capital. Did I just say that out loud? Worth it to be here. It's nice when you're driving towards goodness. So yeah, I'll do this, and then I'll do a few other, maybe 4, possibly 5 poems. We'll see how we get on. Dublin. You are a grey brick upon brick full of tarmac and hipster pricks, just face it. All other places paid in comparison, you are more than some former Saxon garrison, Dublin. Your warmth came too late for John Corrie, Dublin. Are you even sorry, Dublin? You're devoid by more than the Liffey. You said yes to equality, it's about bloom and time, yet Dublin, you always proclaim to cherish all Dublin. Your panties are on Capel Street, compromising any papal feats, Dublin. Jedward, awkward, Dublin. You're more than a settlement on the paddle, but Dublin, what's the crack with coddle? It's shite. Why don't you just admit it, Dublin? You brought back Sam again. But when did you go from the clash of the Ashes with St. John Goal for Cash Dublin, Oblina, Ballia Áha Clia, and 180 other tongues your citizens are using to name this? Okay, me the fodge to all Dublin, where the power is held by too few in the Dáil. Dublin, when were you revolt again? Dublin, 1988 wasn't your true millennium, despite the 50p's and milk bottles. Dublin, you're mine, but I'm happy to share you, Dublin. From RTE, TCD, UCD, U2SIC2, IFSC, and Acrimonious, Temple Bar, STDs, ODs. ODs, and OMGs. No longer the second city. Yet you play second fiddle to Google and Guinness to Facebook and on social tweets. Dublin, look at yourself. Your terror box and tenements are an excuse for a solution. Dublin, come here that I tell you more than rapid dirt birds and banjacks bowsies and no nice story, but yeah, sure, it's all good. Chase that skull, you hoik up on you, make sure in the rider. Dublin, I cry for you, Dublin. You're a tough bastard. You're full of the softness of all the people on your streets. Margaret Dunn dancing on O'Connell Street, the Dice Man, Tom McGinty miming on Grattan Street, Paddington Street with his poems, Westmoreland Street, and your Mollies, Malone, Ivers and Bloom, the Daily, Solly, Sandy, Mouse and the Gospel of Kelly, Drew, McKenna, and she and the Borsal boys of Brendan being to Glancer Joyce and Evelyn looking out to sea. Snow falling slowly on the dead glass, Neville and Glenn and Marquette, the one strolling to Christy Brown, willfully controlling a foot to paint pictures and poems to your heroines. Brenda Fricker, city's mother. And Maureen, O'Hara and enchanting other. Dublin, you are boom and bust, running wild and swift. Dublin, can I trust you? Dublin, your true blue is Harry Clark's cobalt. Dublin, from a thin Lizzie dicey way to a floozy in jacuzzi, God-fearing. Dublin, shooting down Veronica Kieran. Dublin, you're bang bang, 40 cuts, Zosimus, a blind street poet. Dublin, you were all of us. And all who are yet to come. So let's go to the grave diggers and have a pint. Dublin. I remember Stardust and all your waltzing lovers, Big Jim's arms are outstretched to arisen people, yet are we under the thumb again, Dublin. Your GPO columns are scarred with the crackle of gunshots, Dublin. Your CCTV will never yield your essence like the shots of Arthur Field's Man on Bridge. You are the pool-bag towers and the poor showers begging on bachelor's walk. Dublin, you're all talk, yet you have my attention. From Robbie Keane to Paul Meehan, Dublin's Colin, Paul McGrath, while some say up the Dublin, bridging gaps with Joyce and Beckett, and finally to Rosie Hackett, Dublin. Paddy Finnegan was forced to sell the big issue on your streets while Daffodil Mulligan was played the bell round beats. Dublin, you say the dish. Dublin, you're full of the Polish and Brazilian speaking Portuguese, and now the Chinese have turned Parnell Street into Chinatown. Dublin, don't let them down. Dublin, don't forget. No blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Dublin, perish the thought of you being racist. Dublin, who couldn't have led the GP owners had he been Monto. Dublin, your bay embraces despite the Sellafield sea, your mountains frame all your natural beauty. Dublin, no Wayland Banshee stricken with TB. Dublin, you're European, but you could be Craggy Island in disguise. Gabriel Conroy is heading west because of an epiphany. Just saying, Dublin, you only painted your post boxes green as the Abbey doing all your dream. Dublin are notorious for clampers, senators and seagulls, the Celtic tigers and septic tanks, the singing high kings and rampaging Vikings. Dublin, come here, take me for the teddies, and a romantic stroll down the pier. Dublin, you're a dancing place, a sprawling space of villages and many faces on the edge of an island that's been eroded by the Atlantic, battling with being romanticised. Dublin, are you dynamic, struggling with identity, changing for the better, changing for us? Don't be scared to change. Don't be scared. We're with you, always. My friend, my home. Mentioned 50 times in this poem, we live in you, with you, my city, McCree. I love you. Most of the time you see Dublin, you are me.